on, Hessian cheese goblins? Thanks for tuning in again for another brilliant and entertaining and wonderful episode of Brainsmasher's Smashcast. Today's theme, Sweden. Sverige of Scandinavia. Yeah, I think this is a cool idea just to throw together piles of bands from certain specific areas. Today, some of the stuff is pretty brutal. I want to warn you, the stuff might, blow your socks off. Got to get pretty blasty up in here. Some sort of obscure stuff, some not so obscure stuff. Just kind of a random assortment of good riffs. I don't know why I chose 11 songs today. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to check with my secretary and see what the deal is. Anyways, let's kick it off with some blasty shit. I'm going to go back to the 90s. I know you're like, whoa, we're going back to the 90s. Huh, weird. For some Abyss. Got a little 3-pack. Strap in. Dig it.
Shadow
That was some more blasphemous evil from Sweden's Sargoth. The title of that track is, I don't know, in Swedish. Here, actually, we'll try this.
Mot ovigd jord, skolen de vandra.
Yeah, that. Against unconsecrated ground shall they walk, is the translation there. That was the third band. So the second band, Face of Evil. A couple of years ago, I did an interview with Henke Force of Dawn, and I asked him who he thought was Sweden's most underrated, underappreciated, unknown, deserving of attention band. Now, this wasn't in my interview with him for Arcane Archivist, but it was around that time when I was talking to him. His answer to that question, though, was Face of Evil, a little-known band who had a couple of demos and then did a full-length self-titled in 2004, self-released, and it's just kind of a cult thing. The LP is like super sold out, very rare, expensive and shit, but the CD, the self-released CD, somehow remains widely available on the cheap, easy to get your hands on, and I think it's killer. I think that band sounds kind of like a Swedish version of Angel Corpse, especially like in the vocal rhythms and the way they kind of just, I don't know, transition in and out of parts. Killer band. Killer band. So Face of Evil. Hope you liked that. The whole album is stellar. Coming up next, I'm going to have a little threefer again with the little. Gonna check in with Sacramentum. I've never really been a huge fan of their Far Away from the Sun album. I think it sounds kind of weird, but whatever. I found a remastered version of it in preparation for this episode. I do have, I think, probably the remastered CD version of it, but I don't know. That album has never struck a chord with me, not nearly as well as something like Storm of the Light's Bane. Yeah. And another band I've always kind of been trying to, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it for afterwards. I'm going to leave it the second two for a surprise. So another threefer coming at you, and then you know how we go. Just got down a rabbit hole. Started off by looking into where Svartrit is from. That was from their. This is a weird thing. So apparently Svartrit put out 3 full lengths in 2010, as well as a compilation, which was a demo thing. Anyways, Svartrit were from Norrland, a little kind of further north in Stockholm, up there. But the mastermind behind Svartrit is that guy. I think everybody calls him Sir N or Svartidauthus or something. Is that? No, that's not. This is a different collaborator. This dude is so fucking prolific. He's in a million fucking projects, and I don't understand. Like, Svartrit was kind of where it all started, I think, and where I first kind of caught on to some of the other stuff he was doing. But I just don't understand. How do you put out 6 fucking full lengths in a year? How? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, Anata are a band I've kind of always wanted to spend more time with. I never get around to it. I've been super into demos lately, so that's a demo from Anata. The song was called Infectious Souls of Mine, and the Svartrit track, I was off abgrundjaz. Yeah, that's totally it. That's totally how you say it. So, yeah, that's what that was. Some nasty stuff. Sweden is so cool. I just can't believe it. I need to go there someday. Always wanted to go to Scandinavia. Always wanted to do the, like, Bergen to Oslo to Stockholm to Helsinki kind of tourist trip. One of these days, I swear. I should start thinking about that for real sometime. Travel is cool. Y'all should do it, especially to Europe. Anyways, so that was Sacramentum, Anata, and Svartrit. And next, it's going to get kind of brutal. Going to get kind of crazy. So I'm going to kind of soften it down a little bit with a couple of not hyperblast bangers. And the band is going to be called Sorgeldom. And this is another prolific artist. Dude is in a ton of different bands. This album is from Inner Receivings. The album's called Inner Receivings. The track is Inner Receivings. And I've just always been really fascinated by the kind of squirrely, noodly, sort of meandering, yet melodic guitar work in this album in particular. And then an album that's kind of a new, more recent kind of favorite, Ancient Wisdom for Snow Covered the Northland. Gonna chill back, relax a little bit, kick your feet up a little bit, give yourself a toe rub. And then we're going to kick it off, blasting the roof off the mother. Here we go. So there you go. That was Sorgeldom, like I said. And then a little Ancient Wisdom, No Tears at His Funeral. Man, what a bastard. Nobody crying at that funeral. I guess, I don't know. I don't feel like I've been to a funeral and seen people, like, sobbing. Everybody just kind of acts, like, real friendly and kind of morose in a way. But, I don't know. You ever seen anybody, like, actually flat out weeping at a funeral? Good question. Like I'm interviewing you for this. So yeah, Ancient Wisdom. I feel like they've put out a couple of albums, but my friend Tanner kind of hipped me to the fact that the first full length for Snow Cover the Northland actually features a different guitar player and songwriter collaborator. Which makes that album pretty special, pretty cool. And it's the guitar player who also composes albums for Naglfar. And I love, one of my favorite Swedish black metal albums is Naglfar's Vitra. So there's some kind of similarity there, and that really allowed me to kind of rethink what that album is, and I kind of love it now. And it kind of has some, I don't know, it's pretty strange to hear, I think, the Swedish melodicism, harmonic kind of stuff. And sometimes there's some very, I guess, paying homage to Hellhammer's Celtic Frost kind of moments in there, which is a band I think of as being entirely, completely unmelodic. So it's weird to hear these kind of like oil and water sort of riffing styles put together in a song that winds up being pretty damn good. So anyways, stand up, knock the snow off your face. This is going to be a couple of rippers. We got Sorhin from Apocalyption's Angel, and then we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about the band afterwards. This is going to blow every gasket off of your holes. I'm really sorry about this. All right. Yeah, that was some demonic Swedish riffing. That second band there, the blastiest of all blastness, is a band I love to champion and talk about because no one seems to remember that these guys were around for a minute. In 2003, Sportlov released an album called Offerblod i Valabod. And I'm not sure what that stands for, but the band is kind of like a comedic, tongue-in-cheek, jokey kind of thing. So they got a lot of fun, little stupid sports references and stuff, like skiing references. They got a song called Weird Thermos on this album. And some of the lyrics to that song that I just played there, which I will not try to pronounce, you're just going to have to look up the album. They only did one full length. The lyrics go, "The black ice covers sea and land. Immortal sends a congratulatory telegram. Blashik is here, I was surprised to say the least. Kind regards, Abath and Demonaz. Treacherous ice over every road and street. Without skates, you are enslaved to Satan." Hell yes. So that was sung in Swedish, and I translated that in English. That band is ridiculous. I love it. Their first album, actually EP, was called Snowballs Krieg. Check them out. They rule. And I love the blasty, like pork pie snare sound of Mata Modin. You might remember hearing him from, what was that band called? Defleshed. He played in Defleshed. He played a little bit in Dark Funeral, too, from like 2001 to 2008, somewhere around there. So, good drummer. Also played in Sarcasm, but that was Sportlov. The most unrelenting, pummeling, blasting Swedish bullshit you're ever gonna hear. So this concludes episode 9. Thanks for tuning in. As always, appreciate the support. Tell somebody to listen to this. I need more people to be listening to this. I honestly don't care a whole lot if 10 to 20 people listen, but like I feel like this rules. I like listening to the Brainsmasher Smashcast, so I hope you do too. I think other people are going to love it. So get them on board. Tell them about it. We'll see you next time for episode 10.